Well, we're lucky that we're not dealing with that, and prayers to everyone out there dealing with all of those fires.
Absolutely, Chelsea. You remember last year, beginning of June is when we had all that wildfire smoke here in our area coming out of Canada. Canada had a much wetter season this past spring, so the fuel isn't as dry to be able to spark those fires. I'm sure we're still going to see wildfires in Canada this summer, but they're probably not going to be as bad as what we saw last year. And luckily, we had a beautiful weekend this past weekend. Yesterday was fantastic, lots of sunshine. Today even held out for a lot of us, lots of dry skies, lots of beautiful sunshine. And, you got out and enjoyed it, too, because there were a lot of photos that came in from our viewers, and this is one from Rose in Gouldsboro. I just love this reflection of the clouds in the lake. What a great picture from Wayne County. Those are altocumulus clouds in the mid layers of the atmosphere, and they're cumulus because they're puffy. You always know that cumulus clouds look a lot like cotton balls, and those are altocumulus clouds reflected in the lake. This is a picture from Brian in Freeland, and that's a 22-degree halo in and amongst those wispy clouds very up in the upper atmosphere. Those are called cirrus clouds. You can see that halo would extend the entire ring around the sun, basically like a rainbow around the sun, because different ice crystals within those clouds made of hexagonal shaped plates end up reflecting and refracting the light and creating that optical illusion. Similarly, we had a circumhorizontal arc captured by Jennifer right above the goat there. Love that picture from Falls. You can see that rainbow-like structure right along the horizon, and that is a circumhorizontal arc created the same way as that 22-degree halo, with those ice crystals reflecting some of the light within it. This is what it looks like live right now in Pottsville. Some more clouds there in Schuylkill County than we have here in our backyard. This is what it looks like live with 81 moving smoothly. Current temperature right now 76 degrees. 81 was our high. Today we have winds coming out of the south at 7 miles per hour. Temperatures right now in the 70s, even touching 80 there for Lewisburg, 79 for Williamsport, 73 for Lopez, 76 for Wysock, 74 for Forkston, 76 here in Scranton, 71 for Thornhurst, and now falling to 69 in Lake Harmony. Those dew points are up by comparison of what we saw yesterday, the day before. We saw dew points in the 30s and 40 range. Now we're in the 50s range, and although that's still comfortable air, it's just wetting our palate, so to speak, for what we're going to end up seeing as we go through the week ahead. We're going to see humidity values start to rise, and it'll feel a little bit more muggy than what we've been used to. We had some rain showers push through portions of Sullivan and Wyoming counties, but the rest of the rain showers that you're seeing, these light greens, it's so dry in the atmosphere that it's probably evaporating on the way down. So if we do get to midnight, already in Scranton, also for Williamsport, we haven't had any measurable rainfall just yet. If we get to midnight, this will be our first weekend that we've had all spring without any measurable rainfall, and we certainly deserved it. Giving you a closer look there at those light rain showers falling just to the west of Factoryville. You'll see it in about 20 or 30 minutes there in Factoryville, probably a sprinkle or two. And we have the risk for a sprinkle or two overnight tonight. With several waves of moisture on the way, we're going to see some showers probably in the evening hours on Monday and also on the evening hours of Tuesday. A low chance, probably isolated in nature. Our real rain threat is for Wednesday and Thursday, and there could be some storms embedded within them as well. So overnight tonight, we'll see a few additional sprinkles. If we do hold off those sprinkles till after midnight, again, this will be our first dry weekend of all of spring. Then we continue through to Monday. Those clouds really dissipate by the time we get to noon. We have beautiful skies for Monday afternoon, but we might see an isolated storm for our northern tier. This is a very isolated chance, not that high, but I did want you to make sure you were aware of it. Tuesday, we'll have a mixture of sun and clouds. Maybe an isolated shower will pop up for the afternoon. And then Wednesday, we're tracking several waves of moisture that could bring us the risk for not just some showers, but maybe even some stronger downpours and some storms as well as we head into Thursday. It remains unsettled through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next week. Overnight tonight, you could expect temperatures to get down to about 61 degrees, just a few sprinkles. Sunrise tomorrow is at 5:31 a.m. And tomorrow we'll have afternoon sunshine, maybe an isolated shower or storm for our northern tier. But for most of us, we're going to see those sunshine-filled skies return for the afternoon hours. Temperatures remaining in the 80s until we get to about Friday. And then we're going to go to below average pattern past Friday, Chelsea, where temperatures will slip back into the 70s for quite a while.
All right, and it looks like this was the nicer weekend so far in June.
Definitely. I think we're going to really have to be grateful for what we had this past weekend with those temperatures in the 80s, low humidity, and although we don't have too much sunshine right now, we had a lot yesterday.
Yep. All right, thanks, Jeremy.
Yep.